It's been a long time where we finally are here. So we have pickups, we have reviews, we have a lot more on this new edition of Plug In that starts
right now. Okay, am I still on?
Well, guys, it's been a couple of months since we actually did a plugged in episode, but we're finally back. We really wanted to do this again, so here we are. E3 just passed. A lot of people have talked about E3
already.
Yeah, and so we are not going to do that. There's a lot of people that already has said the things that happen on E3 and their thoughts with Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and all that stuff.
Xbox One.
Yeah. Now the thing is that we are very, very happy because finally there's a game that made us want to buy a Wii U, which is Sonic
Lost Worlds.
Lost Worlds, yeah. And many people know that actually is like a new look into Sonic Extreme. And many people say, that's Sonic take on
Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. But it is more for me Sonic Extreme than anything else. So I'm very stoked with that. That is our system seller, which actually is the same thing that happens to us with the original Wii U. Our system seller was Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
The original Wii.
Yeah, the original Wii.
Yeah, Tatsunoko. Yeah, pretty much. We just waited for a game that actually called out to us, and I was like, wait, I gotta get this system because this game is coming for that system. And yeah, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom got released, and I was like, gimme.
Now the thing is that we're gonna buy first the Wii U.
Yeah.
Because of Sonic, and there's a lot of other games that come that really.
Bayonetta,
that's one. I'm not a big fan of Smash Brothers, but this new one because he has X-Men, Mega Man. Yeah, I don't know.
Where'd that come from?
I'm thinking a lot of the X-Men movie. I just saw Wolverine.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome movie. It's not a wow movie.
Yeah.
I really liked it. My wife, she's a huge fan of Wolverine. She told
Wolverine
me
or Hugh Jackman?
Both.
Okay.
But she loves Wolverine. We actually went to the movie theater and she was wearing one of these guys. No, this one. Pop Culture is the name of this thing, right?
Yeah.
She had one of these as Wolverine. So that was the shirt that she was using for when we actually went to see the movie. The thing is that I actually liked it. But going back to the games, because Mega Man is on Smash Brothers, I'm gonna play that one. Are you gonna buy both versions?
You know me, I like to buy versions, all the versions of old games that I like. So yeah, definitely. Because I mean,
I'm thinking about if I would really want to buy the 3DS version first, and then as soon as we get the Wii U, maybe we actually end up getting the Wii U version.
Both versions are gonna be different. Like okay, the characters and movesets are gonna be the same, but like the Wii U is gonna have some stages. The 3DS is gonna have other types of stages.
And the graphics are going to be completely different.
Yeah, the graphics are kind of like a little bit like cel shaded on the 3DS.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're different, and I mean both look awesome. I don't know, but
talking about the upcoming new generation of consoles, I'm sold with the PlayStation 4 since ever because I'm not a huge Xbox fan. I only have just one Xbox system, which is the original, which I can no longer but no, so we're going to continue with the show. So we're going to go with our first segment, which is what is news to us.
Katsuhiro Harada indicates that Tekken Cross Street Fighter is still in development. While we haven't seen anything yet from the game, he has stated that we should not lose hope because news are still coming for it. Capcom announces that Breath of Fire 6 and Street Fighter across all Capcom is gonna be, wait for it, it's not a console title, it's not a handheld title, well actually it is a handheld title, but it's for your mobile device. Sorry guys. Batman Arkham Origins multiplayer has been announced, but wait for it, it is not for Wii U. Really sorry fans for the Wii U. Final Fantasy VII fan-made series has been cancelled. Why? Got it. I don't want any more of this.
When it comes to space games, nobody compares to Atari.
Excuse me, have you compared them to Intellivision?
Intellivision?
Sure, they've got great space games, like Intellivision Space Battle.
I didn't know.
And now there's Space Armada and the incredible Astro Smash.
I didn't know.
Here, compare for yourself. Intellivision Space Games from Mattel Electronics. Once you compare, you'll know.
Planting tulips in the winter can make for a very exciting spring. But first, the bulbs must be prepared.
Yeah, you in the sweater. Save yourself from the grips of old age and boredom. Step away from the table and put the shovel down. Gardening and tulip bulbs. Boring. Yawn, yawn. Oh, somebody's pretty sassy. Ooh, you go, girl.
PlayStation.
昇竜拳
アーケードゲーム最新作スーパースト 2X カプコン
Genesis does
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Collins free.
Genesis does
What Nintendo don't? Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October 31st and get an extra.
Well guys, these are my pickups for this month, and I got a whole mountain here, so let's go over them really quickly. First of all, I got Project Cross Zone, L'Edition Limitée. I'm kidding, I don't know French. Limited edition, I got it. Strategy game which we've been fighting overseas to get this outside of Japan. Really awesome strategy game. I really recommend it. Next up, we got Kingdom Hearts 3, 5, 8 days over. I don't know how to say the title. I still don't know. Well, anyways, I got this game. It's the last game of the Kingdom Hearts series that I was trying to collect. I haven't been able to find it, but I finally did. I know the collection is gonna come, but yeah, it doesn't have the game. It only has the cutscenes. I also got Sonic the Hedgehog for the PlayStation 3. I know. Hey, get off. I know it gets hated on a lot, but I want to try it for myself. I don't want to be like those guys who say, "Oh, it sucks," and I haven't played it. So Oh yeah, I got this beauty of a fighter, Blaze Blue Continuum Shift Extend. I've been having trouble with this fighting game actually, but yeah, I really liked it. I got Injustice, the Scrubs the gods among us. I'm sorry guys, I've just been getting so much hate for this game, and yeah, I'm actually enjoying my time with it. It's really cheap, but yeah, it's still fun. Okay, I also got Heavy Rain, the director's cut. Really awesome game, but I have to say this game really puts me in that stressful mood for all the decisions and all the stuff you gotta make. It's like, oh god, it's just hair tingling. I also got God of War Origins Collection. Let me just show this one right ahead. The God of War Collection. I still don't have God of War 3 or God of War Ascension. The only one that I've played is Chains of Olympus. I still haven't played the other one, so I'm gonna have to do something about that very soon. I got this one twice, because the first one I got it on GameStop. The disc was busted, and I didn't notice up until really like months later when I actually played it. So I got it again in my retro, in a retro store called Neo Japan we got around here. For $10, it was pretty much, you know, a nice deal. But I still haven't played that one either. I'm still salty from freaking Final Fantasy 12. I don't even want to go there. I got Final Fantasy X-2 or X2. I don't know how to say the name. Whatever. It's gonna be a while before I play that one too. And last but not least, I've been searching for these three for a long time. And I finally got them. I got Xenosaga 2, and Xenosaga 3. I got 1 and 2, and like back then, like really back then, but I wasn't able to get the third one. I was looking like crazy for it, and when I actually found it, it was actually really a little bit pricey. It was like $30, but I was like, no, I gotta have it. If I don't get it now, I'm not gonna find it later. So I bought it. The only one I played is the first one, so I need to get it on those RPGs. But yeah, that's last but not least, my brother actually got me this on the Puerto Rico Comic Con. Yes, we have those here too. And it's a Chun-Li 8-bit keychain. It looks really awesome. I still haven't put any keys on it because it just looks so pretty. But yeah, I have it here. It's really freaking awesome. It's 8-bit Mega Man style. What more do you want? It's really amazing. But yeah, those are pretty much all my pickups. I don't really have much of anything else, so yeah, that's about it.
Okay guys, these are my pickups, and I've been a little bit busy, so the first games I'm gonna show you are some games that I got for my original Xbox. I'm not a big fan of the Xbox, but I decided to buy a few games for it because I don't have many. So the first one that I got is a game that I really wanted, and it is Star Wars Republic Commando, and it is complete with manual and disc, and it works fine. And I'm not a big fan of this type of game, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. Another game that I've been trying to get my hands on for a really long time, and thank God I actually hold out on getting it, because I actually found this one in better condition for cheaper, and it is SNK versus Capcom Chaos. This game actually came out for the PlayStation 2, but only in Japan, so I don't know why it didn't come for the PlayStation 2 in the US. It is complete with manual, works just fine. Since I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, I'm also a huge fan of Battlestar Galactica. Now I'm trying to get my hands on the exclusives for the original Xbox, but the thing is that this game came in a lot of 3 games, which are the last 3 Xbox games that I'm going to show you. And this one is on the PlayStation 2, but since it was in the lot and I got all 3 for only $12, I say the hell with it, I'm gonna get it. And it is also complete with manual and everything. Looks pretty fine. The other two are Side Ops, the Mindgate Conspiracy. I know this is also on the PlayStation 2, but it was part of the lot. This is the only one that came without the manual, so I'm missing the manual on this one. Never played it, so I don't know what to expect out of it. And the last one on that lot is an exclusive, which I had never known anything about it. So it is Utagi 2. I'm gonna try to get my hands on the first game. I actually played a little bit, and I like this. It's like a hack and slash, like Devil May Cry. It's also complete with manual and everything. I also was able to get for the Wii. I bought Knight's Journey of Dreams. I know that a lot of people say that this is not a good game, and it is mainly because of the motion controllers. But you can actually play this game using the normal controller. It actually plays better. I actually bought this because it was $1.49 or something like that. I don't have the manual, but it was $1.49 at GameStop. Really cheap. Another game that I actually got for cheap. It actually says $13.49 on the box, but I actually got it for like $3, something like that. And it is Ninja Gaiden Sigma for the PlayStation 3. Actually, I got this in another box, and the game actually didn't work. So I went to the store and I exchanged it for another one, and this one is the greatest hits. I don't care. I actually like this box better, and it is a score because this one is actually complete. The other one didn't have the manual, so it is a score on this one. I also got on eBay. I was able to get my hands on Kino Fighters 95 for the Sega Saturn, complete with the box, and I've been trying to get my hands on this game for a really long time, and it is complete. It actually has the game, the manual and everything, and it has the bio card. You know, the bios of the game are inside this card. It's not a RAM card, so I was able to get that for pretty cheap. Don't remember how much was it, but this is one of my favorite Kino Fighters ever, and I was going to get it on the PlayStation, but I said, the hell with it. I really want to get it on Saturn, which is my system of choice between PlayStation and the Saturn. Also got one of my really old games I really wanted to get my hands on. I haven't played this for years, and it is for the NES. Tom and Jerry. Love this game. Spent many hours playing this game. I'm gonna try to get my hands on the Super Nintendo. I believe Super Nintendo had one. Also, this is old news, but I already showed before. I actually got my hands on Injustice, and I got my hands on Aliens Colonial Marines, and I got the collector's edition for both of them. I made separate videos where I actually unboxed both games, but I really wanted to remind you that I actually got my hands on this. And yeah, there's a lot of friends that are actually bugging me because Alien Colonial Marines actually went down on Amazon for $35, and I paid $100, so who cares. I also got my hands on a brand new Kirby Mass Attack of Nintendo DS. I already played this game. I actually had the ROMs, and I'm about this to finish it. But I always wanted to have the real thing, so I ended up buying it really cheap, brand new, completely sealed. Love this game. Also got for my Sega Master System one of the games I'm trying to get my hands on, and it is the Sonic series. This is the first one, Sonic the Hedgehog. So I don't remember if this game was released on the US, if it was one of those that actually had the other label here. Yeah, this one actually came all the way from England, and is actually the same game as, you know, the PAL games are the same as the American ones. The only difference is the label on the back. I know this game is on the Game Gear, and I actually have Sonic 2 on the Game Gear, but I really want to get my hands on the Sega Master System versions. So I'm trying to get my hand on 2 and Sonic Chaos, I believe. There's a Trouble one, I don't remember the name. I also got my hands because of Injustice, and I'm planning to do a video on this. I got my hands on this piece of crap, Justice League Tax 4. I also got my hands on the Super Nintendo version. He's somewhere over there. The thing is, I didn't get it out. So, but I actually got my hands on both of them. Both games are completely different. I'm planning on doing a video on both of these games. Also got, because of Aliens Calling the Marines, I started to get my hands on different Alien games. I did a video where I actually show Alien for the Atari 2600, which is a Pac-Man clone. But I also got my hands on Alien 3 for the Sega Genesis. Pretty nice game. It's not that bad. It's not that good either, but it is actually playable. And it is complete. It actually has the mini poster. So it's very well complete. Warren from the podcast tuning gaming podcast actually told me why I actually bought this, but I actually got it for really cheap, and it is Golden Axe for the PlayStation 3. Golden Axe Beast Rider. I know a lot of people don't like this game. It's not that bad. Once again, it's not that good either, but I got it for really cheap and it's complete. So it was like a $4 for it, so I said, why not? And actually, I got my hands on these two games for $4 each, and it was one of those games I really want to get my hands on for a really long time, and it's the Uncharted series. I actually got Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2. It was like $4 each on GameStop. And my godson actually got me Part 3 for my birthday. My birthday was the 5th of July. It actually got me this, and at the same time he got me this, which is a Star Wars. Pull back a little bit. It's a Star Wars mini lunchbox. It's metal. I actually showed this to Gamester 81, and he was still saying that is awesome. So he actually got me that for my birthday, plus the game. So nice. Now I have all three. Started playing this one for my backlog challenge since Illinois. It's not working. Also got for the Genesis Castle of Illusion. I know that the new one is about to come out, but I really want to be able to play this game. I never played it before on the physical format. I have played on emulators, but I always wanted to have my original game. I actually own World of Illusion, which is somewhere right over there. You can actually see it, but right here is Chakan, then is Tailspin, and this one over here, that's World of Illusion. So I have it right over there. So okay, let's back down a little bit. Yeah. And this game is actually complete in box, in really good shape. Very happy to be able to own this game now. I also got my hands on Shinobi 3, which was one of the games I really wanted to get my hands on. The Genesis. It's not complete and missing the manual. So if any one of you actually has an extra copy, let me know. Love this game. Part 2 is actually my favorite one. I actually had the collection. No, it was not a collection. It was like a bestseller or something like that for the Genesis. It was blue on this side for Revenge of Shinobi. Then I got it on the Sega CD, which is the version that I currently own. The Sega CD is right over there. And I actually have it on the Sega CD, the 4 disc. It actually has Columns, Street for Rage, Golden Axe, and Revenge of Shinobi. I also got my hands on Maximum Carnage for the Sega Genesis. I could have gone with the Super Nintendo, but I really wanted to have this game like this. I used to own this game, but I traded it a long time ago, and I've been wanting to get my hands on it again, so I ended up buying it, and I got the red one. I used to have the red one, and that was the one that I actually traded out, and I really wanted to get my hands on the red one, and I was only finding the black one, and I really wanted to have it on the Genesis because I really wanted to have it on the box. It looks better this way, and it's the same game as the Super Nintendo, so who cares. Also got 2 more Genesis games. I have here X-Men from the Sega Genesis. Awesome game. Trying to get my hands on part 2. And actually, Adam Sandom-Todd actually sent me this game, Virtua Racing, a long time ago. I just had the loose card, but I actually hunt down an original Virtua Racing box, so I have now the game box. The box actually looks pretty awesome. It looks brand new, to tell you the truth. It looks pretty awesome. I actually have the manual right over here, black and white, and as you can see, this is the original because the game actually fits here. That's the way it actually goes. So really happy that I was able to get my hands on this copy. So as a few of you know, I actually trashed a long time ago some of my magazine, my Nintendo Power magazines, my GamePro magazines, Electronic Gaming Monthly magazines, the Dreamcast magazine, and I've been dying to get them back. So I started to collect some of the magazines, but I remember that I used to have the supplementals that actually came inside the magazines, and I actually have one from GamePro, which actually was for Sonic 2, and I have part 1, and I was missing part 2, so I was able to hunt down part 2 of that supplemental that came inside the GamePro. So now I have both supplementals that came inside that magazine. Also, I used to own this, and for some reason I misplaced them because I don't remember trashing them, and it was the Super Mario Brothers 2 Inside Out supplemental. I have part 1 and part 2, and I don't remember trashing this. I don't remember, so I end up getting them back, both of them in pristine condition. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I actually went to the Puerto Rico Comic Con, and I end up getting there a few stuff, but the most important stuff that I actually got was this keychain from Street Fighter 4 8-bit sprite of Ken. This is the Mega Man sprite as Ken. As Nuky actually showed you the Chun-Li that I got for it, I end up getting Ken. There were some Mega Mans, and I really wanted to get my hands on them, but this is not cheap. It actually cost me like $10. This thing, but I actually bought it because it looked so awesome. I really wanted them, and I also end up getting my first plushie. I actually don't buy plushies for me. I bought it for my wife, but this time I actually got one for me, and it is Link from The Legend of Zelda and Minish Cap. I don't know if it's actually an original piece or not, but it looks cool. So I said, okay, I'm gonna buy one. It was my first plushie ever. Ended up getting on another convention. I believe was the Caribbean Entertainment Expo. I was able to get my hands on this Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was trying to get my hands on it for a really long time. And it's affordable. You can actually find this on eBay for only 20 bucks, 21 bucks. Sometimes it's a free shipping. So I end up getting it on the convention, and I bought it there for the same price. It only cost me like $20, but I didn't have to wait in the mail to get it on the mail. So I actually got it there, and pretty stoked that I actually got this. And I also got on the Puerto Rico Comic Con another figure that I've been hunting down, and I finally own it, and it is Mega Man. This is the D-Arts Mega Man that comes with Teddy? I don't remember his name. And Rush. And it looks pretty awesome, pretty possible. Now all I need is Roll, and I have both of them. But trying to get my hands on Roll, Proto Man, X, and Zero is gonna be hard. So I prefer actually to get my hands on Roll for them instead, and having the both of them. I never own a Roll figure, so I'm gonna try to get my hands on that one. So guys, those are my pickups for this month. So I hope to have more next month to show you. See you later. Guess what, guys? After I just show you my pickups, I forgot a few of them. Like this one for the Wii. I should have got Ghost Squad by Sega. It's a shooter, on-rail shooter, which I got it because Metal Jesus Rock actually talked about the game, and he said it was kind of cool, so I actually bought it. I also got Waku Waku 7 for the Sega Saturn. Got Fighters Mega Mix for the Saturn. Fighting Vipers for the Sega Saturn. And over here is that Alien game that I said about, talked about earlier for the Atari 2600, and it is a Pac-Man clone. So that's much about it. What else? I have something else that I haven't showed you. Oh yeah, right over here. Project XL. It's right over here. And the most important find that I got is right over here. The Virtual Boy. In box, in great condition. Amazing condition. The box is a little bit beat up because of the time, but the console is almost brand new. The guy that actually gave it to me bought it when they were discontinued. He actually cost $100, but he actually got it on KB Toys for $29.99. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there it is. That's the price tag. And he actually only used it like twice, never played it again. So it is like brand new. It's in pristine condition. Just the box is a little banged up, but the system itself is in great condition. It is in awesome condition. I actually got the Mario Tennis that comes with it, and I just got in the mail Galactic Pinball, but it's inside the box. So I forgot to take it out, but I'm gonna do a separate video on the Virtual Boy, so that's why I'm not taking it out of the box at this time. So stay tuned for that. So now, I believe I have shown you all my pickups. Yeah. Well guys, this month on collectibles, I have something a little bit different what I have done before. So this time I'm gonna give you of my small, really small collection of DVDs from cartoons from Nintendo characters, you know. I don't know if you remember the cartoons from the Super Mario Brothers show, Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World. Back in the day, I actually remember watching all those cartoons, and I really liked them. And I actually did record many of them on VHS, but thankfully they are starting to come out on DVD. I don't have all of them, and most of them comes in separate DVDs, a collection of a small amount of episodes, instead of having the complete series. But I actually gonna start with The Legend of Zelda.
Well, excuse me, princess.
There you go. Now I actually own a VHS of this. It actually has a few episodes on it. Then I actually found this DVD which said it is the complete season, which I believe is the complete series in it. It just have a few episodes on it, and that's it. Originally, I remember that this cartoon actually was shown on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, where Captain Lou Albano used to do of Mario. And I remember that they actually announced that every Friday were the days that you're going to see the Legend of Zelda cartoons, because between Monday through Thursday, you will see the Mario cartoons. Then Friday was the Legend of Zelda one. I'm also gonna continue with Captain N and the Game Master. Now this is not a complete series. This actually does come in a complete box with all the episodes. This one actually has only 4 episodes on it. The show's only 4 episodes on it, and this actually feature the episode from the second season, which is the one where they included the Game Boy. They included the Game Boy on the cartoon. Pretty awesome. The only thing I never liked about this cartoon was that they used the character of Simon Bellman, like the gayest superhero ever.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Yeah, no, the guy was so narcissist, and man, I really hated the way they actually portrayed Simon Belmont on this cartoon.
Not that we have anything against gay guys.
No.
Just saying.
But come on, it's Simon Belmont. Why are you gonna put it like he's one of the most narcissist guys ever? Kid Icarus had a very strange voice. And he actually ended every sentence with Icarus or something like that. Like he was saying his name on the end of the sentence.
Reminds me of
yeah, something like that. And Mega Man. Mega Man is green. You know that?
What?
You know that Mega Man is green? It's green.
You're supposed to be blue.
Yes, I read like this. Yes, you speak like this. I don't know. That's the voice they give him. Like that. Then I'm gonna continue. I actually have 2 of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and this is one of them is the best of the Super Mario Super Show. This actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 episodes of the Super Mario Super Show. You know what I hate about this DVD? They just put the cartoons in it. That was it. the Super Mario Brothers Super Show had a live action part of the show. Well, you actually see Captain Lou Albano as Mario. I don't remember the name of the guy that actually did Luigi. And then they will show you the cartoon. Well, the live action part of the show has been completely stripped from this. So it's not complete, it's just the cartoon. The same thing with this one. This one only has 5 episodes, and it's the same thing. No live action sequences. But the thing is that this one actually does come in a box with the entire series. I actually saw it on. Take that. I actually saw it on Toys R Us for $15, but I'm not sure if it does have the live action sequences on it, and I doubt it. And the last thing is Super Mario World. This was the last Super Mario cartoon show aired. Because they did the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, then Super Mario Brothers 3, which I don't have a DVD for it. I thought I did, but I don't, so I have to hunt one down. And then they did the Super Mario World, where they included Yoshi, a very weird look. Yoshi, take a look at that Yoshi. It looks very weird.
First of all, his hands are way too big. He looks like he's on crack or something.
Yes, yeah.
Just look at the guy. He's going like, you see his similarity?
The thing is that it's pretty cool to actually have these cartoons. I love 80s cartoons, 90s cartoon was okay too, but everything that is video game related, I'm gonna get my hands on them. So I'm gonna try to actually find more of these. I know there are some Sonic, but I don't like all the Sonic's cartoon. I just like the really old one. You know, there was one, the New Adventures of Sonic, and I don't remember the correct name, but there was one that actually was for kids, where they have these 2 stupid robots in it. One was like a rooster, or something like that, and the other one actually having like a drill on his nose. That was very stupid. That was for small kids. But then there was another one that was more serious, that actually went in depth with the story of the game and all that stuff. And I really liked that one more, but I don't remember the name for that one. So guys, I'm gonna see what other collectibles I have that I can actually show you for the next show.
Come on down to the Mario Kart Emporium. People ask, Jed, how easy is it to drive in the new Mario Kart Wii game? And Jed says, get behind the wheel. Want to do a flip? Get behind the wheel. Want to pop a wheelie? Get behind the wheel. Want to power slide? Get behind the wheel. Still not convinced? Just look at Jed Jr. This is great, Daddy. Look at that boy. Every Mario Kart Wii comes with a Wii wheel. Rated E for everyone.
Here's Benjamin Hall on the Jaguar system to play Cybermorph. Let's see how those beastly graphics and intricate moves that only come from 64 bits of Mega Power feel. Then, Cybermorph only on Jaguar by Atari. Captain by Jaguar.
Yeehaw! Howdy, it's me, Cowboy Jed. Come on down to the Mario Kart Emporium. People ask me, Jed, what have you got that's good for the whole family? I say, look at the footage. Got a family of 4? You can race them. Got cousins in Kansas? You can race them. Got an aunt in Ann Arbor? You can race them. Got a friend in France? You can race them with online
do it. You can do it. You can do the Batman theory. You can do the Batman with Batman marshmallows. You can open wide, gobble up the goat, stand hiding inside. Marshmallow orange, red, pink, and blue. Gobble up good, or they might kill you. You can do it. You can do the Batman.
Packed with marshmallows and corn puffs, Pac-Man cereal's part of a good breakfast.
You can do it. You can do the Batman.
Well guys, this is my review for Project Cross Zone, and I will admit right off the bat, while I did have a huge amount of fun playing this game, there's a lot of stuff that I find that a lot of people might not really, like it that much. Cause let's just admit, this game, we've been fighting like crazy to get this game overseas. Cause I mean, it's a huge crossover from the whole point of this game is that it's a huge crossover from Capcom characters, Sega characters, and Namco Bandai characters. Oh wait, sorry, Bandai Namco characters. And it's a strategy game. It's a strategy RPG, and it's like, what more do you want? You got all this mashup, this epic mashup of characters in a single game, in a story, and it's like just gimme. But sadly, there's a lot of stuff that might drive a few players away. But even so, with all these flaws, I really have to admit that it's a good game and everyone should get it. First of all, story. Sometimes the story doesn't know where it's going. The story just, literally, the only thing that you know is that all these worlds from all these characters are pretty much getting mashed up together, and you are pretty much fighting your way to stop the merging. And that's about all you know up until the very last chapter that it explains to you why they're trying to mash up all these worlds together, and pretty much the explanation is actually not that wow. But anyway, yeah, and sometimes the story also makes the characters look a little bit dumb, like, oh, we don't know who the bad guys are, and it's like, it's a little bit silly. But anyway, moving on. Gameplay wise, some people might find it repetitive if you don't know how to, like, connect combos, because let's just say it's a strategy-based RPG. You move your characters in a grid, you choose the monsters you want to fight, you do a huge, really random, well, it's not random, but a huge combo on them, trying to make them not fall to the ground. But the thing is that you also got like solo units and support units where you can actually combine your main attacks with extra attacks, and it make a whole mashup of cluster blind in the screen. But anyway, the thing is that the attacks sometimes get repetitive unless you know how to like actually combine them well enough and make a good long damaging attack. But yeah, let's see, visually wise, like the visuals are really amazing. Some backgrounds are a little bit on the bland side, others are really colorful and everything, but the thing is that it doesn't really like pull off the best of the capabilities that the 3DS can handle. It's most of the game is 2D, and really when you turn it on 3D, it doesn't really look all that wow. Even though the graphics and the 2D sprites are really vivid and colorful and really amazing to look at, it really doesn't bring out the whole capability of what the 3DS can show. Hell, even the intro of the game it doesn't let you activate the 3D because it's an anime. It's a 2D anime presentation. Music, you're in for a treat on the music side, because most of the game's music is actually like remixes from the old games that all these characters come from, and you're really gonna like listening to the music while you fight and all that stuff. Overall, the game is actually pretty simple. It's really easy, but you can't really fight against it because most of the characters in this game actually come from games that are not strategy based. So you're gonna have a really easy strategy based RPG here, and the real seller here is the crossover and the way that all these characters interact with each other. And there's a lot of fan service here. There's really a lot to look at, and overall it's really actually a fun game, even with all the flaws that it has that kind of set the game a little bit back against other strategy RPGs. It's actually a really fun, enjoyable game. I really recommend it, and the final verdict that I give this game is actually a 4 out of 5. I had a lot of fun, and I really recommend this game to anyone, whether it's a strategy fan or not. So yeah, that's about it.
Well guys, we have finally reached the end of this month's episode. We're gonna try to keep on doing more episodes like the way we used to. But we have been doing a lot of stuff. We're doing a lot of stuff with college. You actually graduated.
Yeah, I graduated from my bachelor's in psychology. I'm gonna go for the master's degree.
Psychology.
Yeah. This guy, I doubt it. I know, but yeah.
God, the world is ending. So, and I'm doing a lot of stuff with work and all that stuff, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to bring to the channel. Another thing, we are also in a podcast. If you actually speak Spanish, because it is an old Spanish podcast, and I know that I have a lot of viewers that actually does speak Spanish. We actually have a podcast called Sonido Fanboy. You can actually go to Facebook, look for Sonido Fanboy, like us. You can actually go to sonidofanboy.com. You can actually see the link for the podcast and everything. It's a bi-weekly podcast, and mainly we talk about Nintendo. We actually talk about many things on the podcast and other systems as well, but the main topic is always Nintendo. So if you really want to hear another podcast about Nintendo stuff, give us a visit. Remember, sonidofanboy.com, and like us on Facebook. The same thing, you can actually subscribe to our channel, Arcadia TV. You can actually look at on youtube.com/vidium. I'm also on Twitter, Vidium, Twitter at Vidium X. That's correct. I almost forgot. Vidium X. You guys should look for us there. Do you have anything else to add?
No, that's pretty much it.
So
the main guy in all the social media stuff is this guy. All I got is Facebook, so.
So, plug out?
Yeah, we're gonna plug out.
Let's plug out.
Hey.